Hey, what's going on, you guys? So I'm just at Mr. Lube right now waiting for my car to be ready. So I thought I'd jump on here and post a quick video. So very often I'll be sitting with my clients, we'll be reviewing paperwork, we're signing the listing, we're going over expected time frame, what's happening next, how to move forward from here, as well as answering any of their questions. And very often, actually, when I'm listing everything, they'll sit there and say, hey, listen, we're good with the price you've recommended. However, we would like to, what we'd like to do is actually list this a little bit lower, generate a lot of interest, get ourselves into a multiple offer bidding war situation, and hopefully sell the property for even more than we were initially going to get. And, what do you think of that? So before I jump into this, guys, please understand there's always going to be a variety of variables that I'm not aware of. Everybody's situation is going to be different. So that's why you're going to rely on your real estate agent's experience, as well as having an open dialogue with them for them to actually answer your questions and explain why they're doing things the way that they are. So me personally, I would rather not do a multiple offer situation. I'd rather list it at a price that we're comfortable with and deal with any buyers that come our way that very same day, that next week, whatever the situation is. Because multiple offers are contingent on the market that you're in. So 2 years ago, it worked great because we were in a seller's market. We had less than a month's inventory for all of Durham region at any given time. We knew that every single listing was going to go into a multiple offer already. You've got 66% of your buyers coming from the GTA as well. So you wanted to give yourself ample time to be on the market, to make sure everyone who was really interested was going to put their best offer in. So that was, that was right for a multiple offer situation. However, now things have changed a little bit. First and foremost, buyers are not liking the multiple offer situation, and they usually don't enjoy the multiple offer situation, but right now they don't have to deal with a multiple offer situation. Okay, we were in a multiple offer situation a month ago with one of our buyers out in Whitby. We ended up losing, and after that, moving forward, they said, you know what, I don't want to put any offers in on anything that's holding off. I only want to focus on listings that are willing to deal with us one-on-one. Because at the end of the day, you really are wasting a lot of people's time, especially if you listed a lot lower than where what the anticipated sell price is. So for example, if you've got a house that's worth $500,000 and instead of listing it for $499,900, you end up listing it for $450,000. Well, right then you've got a lot of traffic coming in with a lot of purchasers who are pre-approved up to $450,000, maybe up to $475,000, but even their top price point may not be the price point that you're expecting to get. So, and even if you go into a multiple offer situation, you are not guaranteed a certain price point. So what happens if you get 3 or 4 offers, you've listed a $500,000 house for $450,000, and the top offer comes in at $480,000? What's going to end up happening is you're going to take that house off the market, you're going to cancel that, you're going to reject everyone's offers, and you're going to put the house back on the market for $499,900, and you're going to be at a point that you would have been if you had just skipped all those games. So you have to really understand what's happening in the market around you, as well as what's happening with that type of home. Again, in Bowmanville right now, if you're a 4-bedroom homeowner, you are not going to hold off offers. You've got 40 other listings that you're competing with at any given time. There's a ton of inventory in Bowmanville right now. So again, that you wouldn't list it hold off offers, because the buyers are going to look at that property and say, on to the next one. I don't want to focus on this property, right? So this year, I've had a couple situations where we did hold off offers, but again, there's a reason to why we're doing it. One of them was an estate sale. There was lawyers involved, as well as part of the estate was going to children. And if you didn't know, when any estate is being given to a child under the age of 18, there is a Government of Ontario appointed family lawyer that will also review the contracts and make sure that everything is on the up and up. So because we had so many lawyers involved, we actually, we priced it where we thought it was going to go anyways, but we still held off offers to be able to document every single step of the way, to showcase to all the lawyers involved that, hey, everything's above board, we're doing things properly, and just, when there's lawyers involved, you got to take things a little bit slower. So there's always going to be a case where it makes more sense to hold off offers. Some people, if it's a very unique property, may hold off offers. But again, if you don't have that particular buyer in the market right then, you're not going to get bidding war situation. You're not going to get multiple offers. So why not list it at a comfortable price point that you know you're going to sell for and market it there? Again, guys, it really comes down to the market you're in. Like if you're in Leslieville, East Toronto, you've got homes that are always being listed for $900,000. They hold off offers, and the homes undoubtedly go for $1.1 million. That's just the market they're in. There's always a huge demand for detached homes. They know that these properties are going to have lots of interest, so you hold off offers. But at the end of the day, you have to understand the market that you're in. In Durham region right now, we're still a seller's market. It's not like, oh my God, the sky's falling. We're still in a very busy seller's market, but it's much better off to list your property at a comfortable price point that you know are not overpriced as well. You want to make sure that you get offers in within the first 7 to 14 days on the market because you've priced it well, it's staged well, it shows really well, and it's being marketed aggressively. So again, it all comes down to your particular situation, but I prefer to deal with a regular listing situation, even as a listing agent and especially as a buyer agent. When we're helping our buyers, it's a lot more, it's not as difficult dealing with a multiple offer situation. You're not getting into a bidding war. You're actually able to negotiate. So that's just what I got to say about that one. If you ever have any questions or comments, never hesitate to let me know. And as always, thanks for watching. Have a good one, you guys.